So, don't need a TRX, not necessary for this, but I would invest buying one. For 150 bucks, this thing is magical for abs, arms, legs, everything, okay? First part of the warm-up. This is how you're going to warm every single part of your leg. I want you to picture yourself coming straight down. Come to the side here, Lovey. Okay, come to the side. Yeah, right there. Okay, side. And I'm pushing my cheeks back as much as possible. I'm actually pushing those cheeks. Flexing the core as I come up. Suck in. As you work out, you're going to suck in. Breathe. Always on the hardest part, usually the push. Okay? So, as we go down, the next part is your bounces. We do a lot of these bounces, okay? 4, okay? That's one zone. Every time you go down, a little lower. Good. And then all the way down. I'll talk to myself probably. I train so much. It's on autopilot. So, with this guy, I do a lot of hanging if you ever watch my videos because it tones the arms, abs, legs, and especially to get the obliques, right? Okay? So, with this, be creative. Use different grips. Wide grip will help shape you that wide part of your V. The wider you go, the wider you get. So, let's say inside grip with my knees. 2, 3, etc. Then I'm going to change grips. This is going to get my inner shoulder, and I'm going to go wider with my knees. 1, 2, 3. And then I might go in like this, or I might go in like this. Be creative. Do different ones all the time. And then I might go even wider. And that will start to eat up the hips a bit. Okay? One of the best exercises for full body. Legs, abs, arms. Got it all, baby! Okay, so what's going to happen now, when I do lunges, as you get better, you want to progress into a little bit heavier weight. Never heavier than 25 because it gets hard on the groin. So just focus on form. Super picky with my lunges. One thing I do is keep my arms straight to get that back. And I'll keep that tight with my posture good. Of course, there's no slouching. With that being said, when I do my lunge block, I'm going to come towards you. I'm going to stick. I pause. Okay, reason being, see all those stability muscles? That gets right by your groin, okay? And the outside, the hard muscles hit it. I'm going to give you the side view of my lunge, as London's in the back there, okay? He's my helper. So, when I do, I hit it, I stick, okay? I'm going down, I'm popping that chest, putting it into the hamstring, flexing the quad, and flexing the bun, okay? Then, I'm going to proceed to my next lunge, which will again kind of look like this. Hit, pause, down, up. I'm doing the bent arm so I can work on my traps. It actually gets very hard. Hit, pause, down. Good. Attaboy, Lennon. Show them how it's done. Show them a good lunge on the camera. Hey? How? Yeah. Not a flex, a lunge. I don't know where he gets it from. A lunge. This is a lunge. Woo! Okay, this one here is Francine, what I like to call her. It's probably the one that hurts you the most in the whole gym. If I'm threatening you, or if you're cheating on my diet, I will put extra sets on your plan, and that will be for everyone, okay? Okay. So with Francine, you want to sit up tall, okay? Bring the seat right to the bottom of your tailbone. Sit up tall. This one you can do 2 legs or 1 leg. I really like the 2 legs with it. So I curl my toes sometimes. Sometimes if I want to get more of that teardrop, I like to turn my toes in. You can kind of see that side here, okay? Or, for second set, I like to use 1 leg at a time. You'll get a much better burn, it hurts way more, and just focus on form. Every time I come up, 2, down, and get up, and try and get full range if you can, okay? Unfortunately, this is their leg press here. Let me get a view of this puppy here. Okay, everyone should typically know what a leg press is. One of the most common machines in the gym. If you don't have a leg press, well, then your gym probably sucks, okay? So anyway, fortunately my leg press just broke. The belt is broken. I wasn't able to get it attached on the weekend. So you're gonna focus on, if I'm looking at the leg press machine, you could put heels. Obviously these are your feet, okay? But you could go outside, okay? The more outside you go, the more outside you get, okay? Inside. You want to go at least 90 degrees. Try not to go too low, okay? But you don't want to go too high either. You want to focus on depth and range, nice and slow, and driving with the heels. So make sure that you take your time on this. Focus on perfect reps. Every time you hit it, it's suck in, breathe out. Suck in, breathe out. In a wall sit, okay? So with a wall sit, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just want to make sure your feet are pretty much 90 degrees, which is a perfect L for those who don't or aren't very good at math. That's okay, I wasn't very good either. Anyways, I'm in current position. It does sting. Do sometimes, often, inside, outside, whatever, okay? Be creative with that as well. The more outside you go, the more outside you get. If you don't know, this is a Bosu ball. For the home worker outers, you gotta make sure you have this and a TRX and some weight from 5 to about 15, okay? With this is one of the most powerful tools in the gym, so treat it with respect. When you do a crunch, instead of doing 50 crunches, what we're gonna focus on is doing 10 slow. It says 20, but you'll find that even 10 is getting very, very tough, but I want you to do your best, obviously, to get to 20. I lied, I want you to get to 20. Stretch, make sure it feels nice. It's a good stretch right in the middle of the back. You're really gonna go slow, 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 slow. Focus on squeezing the abs, fingers on the temples. As you come up, I want you to crunch right in towards your crotch there. Suck in. And breathe. All right? So, with the side crunches as well, you can kind of go on. I like to lift my feet and focus on crunching the legs in a little bit while I crunch the side in. It's tough to actually stay on the ball, okay? So if you're finding that's too challenging, you can start with your feet on the ground, but try and keep your body completely level. Crunch. Crunch. Let's kick it up right away so you're nice and sore. You're gonna crunch your knees in, kick, crunch, kick, crunch, kick. All right, now the flutter kicks, okay? So what we're gonna do, I would suggest getting a mat. I'm tough so I can handle it. But flutter kicks are just your nice straight legs. Try to get a nice good range. As you get better, crunch it against that body. Crunch it against that body. I like to put my hands underneath for support. And then I'll end with small ones. These are great for the quads too if you're trying to tone this section here. Okay? As for the plank pulses, one of my favorites, when you're at home, make sure your butt is just, I like it a little bit higher than level, okay? And then crunch forward, come back, breathe. Suck in, all about the toes. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Boom. And there you go.